Sorry, I love this song. It's very hard to listen to, knowing what it's about and then why they're singing it here. Thinking, I'm just thinking back to COVID and stuff during lockdown, and it was rough on everybody across the globe. It it's weird to think back to it now, because everything's back to normal, um, kind of. um, yeah, I live in the U.S., so things aren't really normal right now. But yeah, it's just really weird to think back to that time. We were all locked up. It was a very uncertain time. There was a lot of fear. We didn't know what was going to happen, what was going on. Um, it was just it, weird. It's really weird to think back. And I'm glad I found BTS around that time. It would have been nice to be Army before that, so I could have leaned on them more. Um, but I'm glad I found them during that time. It was kind of like the universe gave me that gift when I needed it. Because, like many of you, I was not doing great during lockdown, and you know, they did help me become better. It's I've said a lot on this channel how much BTS has helped me, but before listening to them, I was severely depressed, very anxious all the time. Part of it was the job I had at the time, but I was on medication for it. Um, and since listening to BTS and getting a new job and kind of just self-reflecting a bit and learning self-love and having more grace, and it's my life has changed completely, and I don't take pills anymore. I still get depressed, I'm still anxious, but I have a coping mechanism now. I know how to deal with it better because I guess BTS gave me words to the feelings that I was having problems putting words to or meaning to. Like they kind of showed me like, well, this is how you're feeling and it's okay to feel that way. And it's like, oh, oh, okay. It was kind of like an awakening moment, as I'm sure for many of you that are Army out there as well. I would love to hear your Army story of how you became Army.